This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions. They provide DCS service for any size group, squadron or air wing. You can find the link to their website in the description below. All footage in this video is recorded on a Fox3 server. Hello everybody, Hoist here from Israel. Welcome to another video. And today we are in the FA-18 Hornet, and we are going to do a quick tutorial on how to make your landings in the Hornet as easy as humanly possible. Right, so we're doing about 350 knots. And there ahead of us is the runway, that's Beirut City. And what we're going to do is, we're going to turn off the countermeasures as you're supposed to. You're going to turn off the radar. And now we're going to start slightly, get to our glide slope about 2.5–3 degrees. And we're going to start slowing down. We're going to slow down to 250 knots so we can deploy the gear. And that's where it gets tricky. Because once you deploy the gear and put the flaps out, the plane's going to balloon like crazy and you're going to have to trim. Right? So we are established on final, but we are not configured yet. So, slowly reducing speed, 270 knots. And your speed's going to go down drastically as soon as you put out the gear. 250 knots, gears coming down. There we go, and now you want to put out the flaps and slowly start trimming. Yeah, gonna balloon, so stick down. You want that angle of attack to be about 8.5 degrees. Okay, now it's gone down too far. Now, once you're in this configuration, you do not touch the pitch axis on your stick anymore. You control your pitch with the throttle. You want your velocity index vector, or whatever that thing in the middle is called, to point at the runway, of course, that little touchdown zone, and you want it in the middle of that E bracket. And that's the sweet spot. That's when you get that circle on the side right here. That means you're on speed and your angle of attack is correct. That's called on speed AOA. So we got about 136 knots. And yeah, I think we're good because we're empty. Wings are empty. We don't have much fuel. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to get overcorrecting. If that's called player-induced oscillations, and that can get you very dead very quickly, like I just did. Right? When you get into PIO, you're gonna have a bad day. There we go. Pretty much on speed. Angle of attack is good, and we're just gonna, slightly control our roll to get onto the runway, to establish ourselves on the runway and keep us there. And you control your pitch with the throttle. Very, very gentle, minuscule movements of the throttle. And your hand on the throttle, it's always moving. There's no keeping it, perfect setting to keep it there. It's always moving. Just to make sure you get it right. So you actually don't have time to take in this view. Because you have to make sure you don't die on landing. There's the RWR telling us the GPWS telling us we are very low, which is what we want while we're landing. You want to be low, right? Got the runway here, that's Beirut City runway 17. And you want to aim just before the touchdown zone. Because, this is a Hornet, you can slam it down on the runway and it's going to be fine. But you want to, let's try and do it nice and gentle like it's a Viper. So you're aiming just before the touchdown zone. And then when we get close to the ground, we are going to increase throttle a little bit and we'll just kind of like mellow out that that descent. And we're gonna flare. There we go, that's it. There we go. On the ground, throttle in, air brake out, and wheel brakes applied. And we should be stopping in no time. There you go, below 50 knots. That was a very, very easy landing. Not the smoothest one I've ever done, but you get the principle, right? Alright, so hope you all enjoyed this. Hope you all found this useful. If you have, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and see you all in a future video. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.